If you're trying to get pregnant at 40 or beyond, the next few minutes could completely change your approach to building your family. This video will give you the essential knowledge you need to make informed decisions about your fertility journey. This channel exists to empower you with evidence-based information about your reproductive health. If you're ready to take control of your fertility journey, please subscribe for more expert insights. Let's address the fundamental question. Can women get pregnant at 40 and beyond? Absolutely, yes. However, your monthly conception chances do decrease compared to younger ages, and understanding this reality is crucial for making strategic decisions about your reproductive timeline. Your time becomes your most valuable resource at this stage. So let's dive into the science behind what's happening in your body. Inside a healthy egg, you have 46 chromosomes arranged in pairs and held together by protein structures called meiotic spindles. Think of these like tiny molecular hands keeping chromosome pairs together. When you ovulate, these chromosomes must separate precisely. Half go into what's called a polar body, which gets discarded, while the other half remains in the egg ready for fertilization. This process becomes increasingly challenging as we age because those protein spindles begin to deteriorate. Our eggs carry the accumulated wear and tear of our entire lives, and over time, this cellular machinery simply breaks down. This biological reality leads to higher rates of chromosomal abnormalities in eggs, which is the primary reason conception becomes more challenging with age. While there's limited control over this natural aging process, there are strategic approaches we can take, which we'll explore shortly. A landmark study called Time to Conceive followed nearly 1,000 women aged 30 and older who had been trying to conceive for 3 months or less. The results provide crucial insights for your planning. Women under 38 achieved pregnancy in an average of 3 months. For women aged 40 to 41, the average time increased to 8 months. For those 42 and older, it extended beyond 12 months. Breaking this down further, women aged 40 to 41 had a 53% reduction in monthly conception chances compared to women under 34. For women 42 to 44, this reduction reached 59%. However, here's the encouraging news. In the 40 to 41 age group, 54% achieved pregnancy within 12 months, with an 8.6% monthly conception rate. The data reveals a critical distinction based on pregnancy history. Women aged 40 to 41 who had never been pregnant previously had only a 2%. 9% monthly conception chance and a 25% cumulative pregnancy rate over 12 months. In contrast, women in the same age group with previous pregnancies had a 9.8% monthly chance and achieved a 56% cumulative pregnancy rate. This difference highlights why your reproductive history matters significantly in predicting your current fertility potential. If you've conceived before, your prognosis is considerably more optimistic than if you're attempting pregnancy for the first time. The underlying mechanism involves chromosomal abnormalities in embryos. Research analyzing thousands of embryos through genetic testing shows that normal embryo rates decline steadily after age 35. By age 40, only 25 to 30% of embryos have normal chromosome numbers, dropping to approximately 10% by ages 44 to 45. This explains why pregnancy rates decrease with age. Many chromosomally abnormal embryos simply fail to implant or result in early miscarriage, creating the lower success rates we observe in older women. Given this information, your strategy should focus on 3 key areas: expediting medical evaluation, optimizing egg quality, and maximizing efficiency during your conception attempts. First, regarding medical evaluation, if you're 40 or older and considering pregnancy, I recommend comprehensive fertility testing before you even begin trying. This proactive approach prevents wasting precious time if correctable issues exist. Essential evaluations include menstrual cycle regularity assessment, fallopian tube patency testing through procedures like HSG or FemView, and comprehensive semen analysis for your partner. We also assess your ovarian reserve through AMH testing, which helps determine your egg supply and informs treatment timing. Think of ovarian reserve like a vault containing all your eggs. At birth, this vault is full, and throughout life, eggs continuously leave the vault. When it's empty, menopause occurs. AMH measures how many eggs are currently outside the vault and available for ovulation. Lower AMH doesn't prevent natural conception, but indicates limited time to achieve your family goals. For women over 40, IVF with preimplantation genetic testing offers significant advantages. By testing embryos before transfer, we can identify chromosomally normal embryos, achieving approximately 65 to 70% live birth rates per transfer compared to much lower rates with untested embryos. If you're planning multiple children, embryo banking becomes crucial. This strategy involves creating and freezing multiple embryos before beginning transfers, ensuring you have genetically normal embryos available for future pregnancies without the time pressure of declining egg quality. For natural conception attempts, cycle tracking becomes essential. Ovulation predictor kits represent the most reliable method, measuring luteinizing hormone that triggers ovulation. Begin testing around cycle day 9. Test once daily between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. and time intercourse for the day of the positive test and the following day. Supplement optimization plays a vital role in supporting egg quality. Begin taking prenatal vitamins with at least 400 micrograms of folic acid 3 months before conception attempts. I recommend adding 2,000 IU of vitamin D daily, along with CoQ10 at 200 milligrams 3 times daily, which research suggests may improve egg stability. Omega-3 fatty acids also support cellular function during this crucial period. Lifestyle modifications significantly impact fertility outcomes. Eliminate smoking and recreational drug use, as both affect egg and sperm quality. Reduce environmental toxin exposure, including BPA and other endocrine disruptors. Maintain a nutrient-rich diet, emphasizing fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats, while limiting processed foods and excessive sugar. Regular exercise supports overall health and stress management, though specific restrictions may apply during fertility treatments. Always consult your reproductive endocrinologist about exercise guidelines during treatment cycles. Understanding miscarriage risk becomes particularly important at this age. Chromosomal abnormalities increase miscarriage rates in women over 40, but other treatable causes exist, including thyroid disorders, autoimmune conditions, and anatomical factors. Seek evaluation after 2 pregnancy losses to identify potentially correctable causes. The reproductive endocrinology community exists to support your family-building goals. Early consultation allows for strategic planning based on your specific circumstances and desired family size. Don't wait until you've experienced months of unsuccessful attempts before seeking professional guidance. Remember, women over 40 absolutely can achieve pregnancy, but time sensitivity requires a more strategic approach than younger women might need. Understanding your individual situation through comprehensive testing enables informed decision-making about the most effective path forward. If you found this information valuable, please subscribe to our channel for more evidence-based fertility insights. Share your own experiences or questions about fertility after 40 in the comments below. Your story might help another woman on her journey to motherhood.